Is China actually winning the AI race? Faster models, cheaper systems, massive scale. While the US leads in innovation, China is closing the gap fast, and the real story might surprise you. Welcome back to NeuroWire Signal, where we break down the real forces shaping the global AI race. If you want deep insights without the hype, like the video and subscribe. It helps keep the signal strong. Today's topic is one of the most debated questions in tech right now. Is China's AI actually beating the United States? And if so, how? The common narrative is simple. The United States leads in artificial intelligence, with companies like OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic pushing the frontier, and that's largely true, at least in terms of cutting-edge research and breakthrough models. But that's only half the story, because AI dominance isn't just about who builds the smartest model. It's about who deploys, scales, integrates, and operationalizes that intelligence across society. And in that broader game, China's playing very differently. China's advantage: scale at a national level. AI in China is not only driven by private companies, it's supported by national strategy. Government initiatives aligned with corporate development, academic research, and infrastructure expansion. This creates a unified push. When a technology is prioritized, it can be deployed across industries rapidly. Smart cities, surveillance systems, fintech platforms, logistics networks, AI is embedded at scale. Data flows continuously, feeding machine learning systems with real-world inputs. Scale creates feedback loops, and feedback loops accelerate improvement. Data is the fuel of AI. AI models improve with data. The more diverse and abundant the data, the stronger the system becomes. China has access to vast datasets across e-commerce, social media, financial systems, transportation, and urban infrastructure. Large platforms generate continuous streams of behavioral, transactional, and environmental data. This data fuels training and fine-tuning. While privacy regulations in the US are stricter, limiting certain types of data usage, China's regulatory environment has historically allowed broader data collection. This creates an asymmetry. More data means faster iteration. Faster iteration means faster progress. Speed of deployment. In the United States, deploying new AI systems often involves multiple layers of approval: legal, ethical, regulatory, and corporate. This ensures safety and accountability, but it also slows implementation. China operates differently. Once a technology is validated, deployment can happen rapidly. Pilot programs scale quickly. Infrastructure adapts. Integration becomes widespread in a shorter timeframe. This speed creates momentum. By the time competitors are still evaluating risks, systems are already live and generating data, and data feeds improvement. Cost efficiency and optimization. Another critical factor is cost. Chinese AI companies have focused heavily on efficiency, building models that deliver strong performance at lower computational cost. This includes optimizing architectures, reducing hardware requirements, and leveraging domestic chip innovation where possible. Cheaper AI is scalable AI. If a system costs less to run, it can be deployed more widely. That expands usage, increases data flow, and strengthens the ecosystem. The US often leads in raw capability. China often leads in cost-performance balance. The rise of AI ecosystems. China's tech giants, including Baidu, Tencent, and Alibaba, operate massive ecosystems. Messaging, payments, e-commerce, cloud services, and entertainment are often integrated into unified platforms. AI can be embedded across all these layers simultaneously. For example, a single user interaction might feed recommendation systems, financial risk models, and logistics optimization engines at once. This interconnected environment amplifies AI impact. Instead of isolated applications, intelligence flows across systems. Government strategy and long-term planning. China's government has explicitly identified AI as a strategic priority. Long-term plans outline milestones for research, infrastructure, and global leadership. This creates continuity. Policies, funding, and incentives align with technological goals. Universities, research institutes, and companies operate within a shared framework. In contrast, the US approach is more decentralized. Innovation thrives, but coordination is looser. Both models have strengths, but coordination accelerates execution. Hardware and supply chain dynamics. The AI race isn't just about software, it's also about hardware, chips, data centers, and manufacturing capacity. The US leads in advanced semiconductor design. However, geopolitical tensions have led to export restrictions affecting China's access to cutting-edge chips. In response, China has accelerated domestic chip development and optimized software to run efficiently on available hardware. Constraint drives innovation. While limitations exist, they also push engineering creativity. Where the US still leads. Despite China's strength, the United States remains dominant in several key areas. Frontier model research is still largely driven by US-based organizations. Breakthroughs in large language models, multimodal systems, and foundational AI architectures often originate there. The US also leads in global AI influence, talent concentration, and venture capital investment. So the narrative that China has fully overtaken the US is not accurate, but the gap is narrowing. Different philosophies of AI development. At a deeper level, the difference comes down to philosophy. The US model emphasizes innovation, safety, and open research ecosystems. China's model emphasizes scale, integration, and rapid deployment. One prioritizes cutting-edge breakthroughs, the other prioritizes real-world application. Both approaches are powerful, and the global AI landscape is shaped by their interaction. The real battlefield is adoption. The true measure of AI success may not be intelligence alone, but adoption. Which country integrates AI into everyday life more effectively? Which builds systems that people and businesses rely on daily? Which creates infrastructure that scales globally? China's strength lies in adoption at scale, and adoption drives long-term dominance. Risks and trade-offs. China's approach is not without challenges. Data privacy concerns, centralized control, and regulatory unpredictability can create risks. International trust and collaboration may also be affected. The US, while slower in deployment, benefits from strong innovation ecosystems, transparency, and global partnerships. Each system has trade-offs, and those trade-offs shape outcomes. The future of the AI race. The AI race isn't a sprint. It's a marathon with multiple dimensions: research, deployment, infrastructure, policy, and global influence. China is accelerating in deployment and scale. The US continues to lead in frontier innovation. The outcome will depend on how these strengths evolve over time, and whether one model adapts to incorporate the strengths of the other. Conclusion. So is China beating the US in AI? Not exactly. But it is competing in a different and highly effective way. By focusing on scale, data, cost efficiency, and rapid deployment, China is building an AI ecosystem that is deeply integrated into real-world systems. The US leads in innovation, China leads in execution, and the future of AI will be shaped by the tension between those two forces. The AI race isn't about who's ahead today, it's about who scales tomorrow. And right now, the world is watching both sides closely. If you want clear, deep breakdowns like this, like the video and subscribe to NeuroWire Signal, because the future of AI isn't just being built, it's being competed for.